Hey guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. This is Ima Talk Update. Here we share you tips on how you can make money online and how to videos, edit, and the rest of them. Alright guys, for this video we'll be talking about Facebook Pixel, how you can set up Pixel on your website. Alright, Pixel is used to track analytics, to track buttons on your website. For example, you want to check the amount of people that visit your website, you can use this Pixel to track it. And then for example, you want to see the amount of people that subscribe to your newsletter, you can use Pixel to track it. Alright, you can also use Pixel to track when you have a button clicked on your website. Take for example your purchase button or sign up now. All right, so let's start. So for you to get started, you have to go to all tools and then you locate your event manager. So when you click on event manager, it's going to load up. All right, we just did that now. As you can see now, we don't have any data connect here, so we just have to have a data set here. All right, the data set is what we used to call Pixel, but now we call it data set. All right, so since we click on overview, there's no data set here, so let's look for a way to create a new data set. So you click on what? Data source. Now when you click on data source, you can see that there is no data source here, so it's obvious that we don't have a Pixel or a data set here. So let's connect a new one. So you click on connect and then you click on web, and from that way we click on create. So you can name it whatever name you want to name it, right? I will just call this one Emmanuel, right? That's the name of my data set. All right, so I'm just going to type Emmanuel here. All right guys, after typing Emmanuel, just leave that button checked if you want to use. This is free conversion for API. Since you know API, when you're talking about you have an app that you want to also track, right? That one you can use it, but we're tracking website here, so we're just going to work on the website. So you just click on next. All right, it's going to take us back here. So I want us now to go back again to that same data source. As you can see now, immediately we click on that, it has already been created. It's very easy. So after creating, the next step we're going to take is for us to locate it and see if it's really existing there. So you click on Pixel. As you can see now, click on Pixel, you don't have your data set here, right? It has been moved to another location which is called data set. So as you can see, they said click on view data set, right, to see it. So boom, this is it. It is simple. We've already created it. So click on these three dots here. Let's see how we can set up this data set in our this Pixel in our website, or this data set in our website, so that we can be able to track the analytics of what is really happening in our website. So you click on those three dots here and it brings you here. So we're going to scroll down. We're going to scroll down a little bit. As you can see, everything, the data set is already here, but it's not functional yet. So we're going to set it up. This first one is for app, and then the second one is to set up MetaPixel. So we're going to work with the second option. Click on set up MetaPixel, and then if you want to install code manually, that's what we're going to use. I'm using WordPress, right? Some of us are using coded website where you write code. You can also copy this is HTML code. You can just go and paste it there. All right, it's very simple. So the steps we're going to take is to copy this code here, go to our website, at the header of our website, right? We're going to paste it there, and then we're going to save it, and then we'll come back and insert and test it if it's there already. So this is my website, right? This is a landing page already. So I want to show you where you're going to paste the code. All right, this is where you're going to paste the code at the header. Some of us can use plugin. If you're using a WordPress site, you can just use WP code, right? That is what you can use to insert it, but I'm doing the direct way. I don't want to go and install plugins. All right, as you can see, there's already code here on the header of this landing page, right? So I'm just going to show you how you can do it if there is no code here for your own. If this is your first time trying to install it, you just click on this plus button. When you click on this plus button, it will take you to where you have to add either a flex box or whatever box you want to add. You click on I like using the first one. Right, you click on it and then you click on this plus sign here. When you click on this plus sign, it's going to load. Then just type HTML here, right? You can see it here. Immediately I just put H, you see the code symbol is that. So you just drag and drop there. All right, so when you drag and drop there, you see that you've already provided a section where you can just paste the code, the Pixel code you copy from the Facebook. All right, so like you can see, I have an existing code here, so I just showed you how you can do it. But let's just take this one out, and then the code I have, I want to take this code here out also, and then paste the one I copied newly from that Facebook Pixel. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is just to hit on publish button. So when you hit on publish button, you know that it's saved already. All right, it's saved already. So the next step now is for us to go back to Facebook and see what is happening there. One thing I like with this Pixel, it's very smart. It can track whatever comes into your website. It all depends on how you set it. So now back to Facebook. Right, we're done with the first step, connect Pixel. We're done with second step, install and Pixel code. Right, we're done with that one. So the next step is just to hit continue, and then we'll turn on automatic matching. Right, automatic matching, we have to turn it off now. All right, so you can decide if you want to track, if you want emails, you want Facebook to get emails, whatever. But before, it's just normally there. You don't see these options to turn on, but now it's there. You can turn some off that is not necessary for you. But for me, I'll just let it be for the sake of this tutorial. Right, so make sure this turn on automatic advanced matching is turn on. All right, please ensure that it's turned on. All right, so when you're done with this, you just hit on continue. You hit on continue, right? So now when you hit on continue, the next place you go to open event setup tool. Right, open event setup tool. When you click on this, it takes you to where you can set up the buttons you want to track. If you want to track those buttons, or you want to track the visitors that comes to your website, that is where we are going to now. All right, so let me show you. This is the website I want to track. Right, so for me, I would like to track. Some people can track this, any buttons. Now this is an example of a button, like where you see where they wrote click here to order. Right, this is a button. You can decide to track that, anybody that clicks on it. But me, I just want to track this submit button. All right, so that anybody that fills this form and submit, automatically this person will get, I will get a notification on my ads that somebody has clicked on the submit button. All right, this is just to know the amount of people that has clicked on a particular button, or to know the amount of people that have come to your website. So I'm just going to copy the link of the page I want to track. All right, this is the page I want to track. So I'll come back to Facebook Pixel, the same place we left that setup event, and then we'll paste it here. Then click on open website. All right, this is the landing page I'm talking about now. As you can see now, so it took me here, and then it's asking you event on this page that you want to track. You can either track button or track URL, right? So me, I want to track the button first, and I just want to track just one button, and that button is the submit button. All right, so let's scroll down to where the button is, because I want to see the amount of people that are ordering, that are submitting this form. So you can also track sales button. You can also track add to cart, whatever button, anything button on your landing page or your website, you can track it. All right, so let's see. Let's scroll down to submit here. Here's the submit. So I'll just click on it. So when I click on it, it's just going to add me to label it, right? So I'll just click on it, and then it has loaded. So I'm going to select an event I want to tag the button with. So I'll just call it sales, or I'll call it purchase, right? So I select purchase, and then don't include value. That means you should not add any money to it, any monetary value to it, right? So if you want to track any other button like add to cart, you can do that. Look at lead, look at the add payment, look at you have subscription there. So you have schedule, you even have search. So subscribe is there. So anything, any button you want to add or you want to track, you can easily do that. All right, it's very simple. So this don't include value simply means do not include value. So in the case the goods you want to sell, the product you want to sell is $500, you can say okay, include value, and then you write $500 in front of it. So let's track the page URL. Now this page URL automatically it's there. All right, so just to give it an event name, so you click on select an event. Look at the URL there. So I want to select an event now, so I'm just going to call this one lead. So this is going to track the amount of people that come into this page. All right, so I'm tracking the amount of people that comes to the page, and then the amount of people that click on my submit button. So when you're done, you just click on finish setup. Right, click on finish setup. All right, so when you click on finish setup, the next step you need to go to here. You can just say yes, don't ask me, and then submit, and then done. So now let's go back to the page. As you can see now, it has been set already. So let's test event in what? Event manager. So we're going to go back to the event manager and test the event, right? This thing will just set up now. Let's see if it's working. All right, let's see if it's working. So for you to test the event, you go down to confirm that your website events are set up correctly. You click on it, and then you scroll down a little bit and then click on, this is the website, you click on open website. Remember, we track the submit button and we track traffic come here. But before then, there are other automatic setups that are there for you that this pixel tracks by itself. It's still going to display alongside the alongside the button we clicked, the submit button we are tracking, and the traffic we are tracking. All right, I hope you understand that. We track the button and we track the amount of people that comes into the website. So let's test it now by clicking on this submit button. All right, I just click on it. So definitely it's supposed to tell me that somebody has clicked on your button, and then it's supposed to tell me that somebody also came into your website. All right, so as you can see, that's the first one there that said purchase, right? Purchase. So somebody has clicked on the button, and then the other one we set up is the one that's showing page view. All right, page view, that shows that you had a page view. All right, so these are other options that are automatically set up, right? These are set up automatically, but remember I did not turn some setups off. But if you want to turn it off, you can turn it off. But what you really need that will be displaying on your ad is this purchase and the page view. All right guys, as you can see, this is simple and it is very straightforward, and tutorials like these are tutorials that you have to stay to the end of the video. So guys, you know, if you really want to set up this, you must stay to the end of the video, since it's a tutorial for you to have a fresh setup pixel. All right, so I want to say thank you for staying to the end of this video, and then do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you can get more insight or get more videos on my next videos that I'm going to be posting right here for you to get easy access to my learning. Thank you guys. Bye bye.